Jewelry store and tell her make me a crib.
Yeah, man.
I actually love this song no matter how many times I hear it.
Yeah. I'm sure you do, as you should.
Yeah.
So,
Have you called the store phone before? It's the whole music.
for real?
Yeah.
I heard it on the radio. I heard
That
the radio
too.
commercial for sure. I
Yeah.
definitely heard
When
the
you
radio
call the
commercial.
store phone, it tells you to press like extension 1, and then the whole music is this. Everybody, when I answer the phone, they be like, "Oh my God, I was jamming." Yes.
They be
Huh?
They be
Yeah, they be
upset.
like, "Dang, I was jamming."
upset. That's funny, man.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna have to call, like, just for no reason, just to be like, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? But all these folks finna call, because we about to go ahead and kick it off and let these folks know, man, welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back to another episode of the Locally Famous Podcast, man. I'm your boy, Jacolby Conway, the mayor, the Gargoyle King, Mr. Add Spice to Your Life, the professor, and most of all, I'm a black man and my life matters. You dig what I'm saying? And here we are at the store. Y'all see I'm out in these streets. You know what I'm saying? We are at the Essential Grills location, man. Norfolk, Virginia. This location 1.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about that in a minute, though. But I have Miss Essence here with me. Essence, let these folks know who you are, what you got going on. Just introduce yourself. We just found out. We just found out that our birthday the same day.
Yes.
So I know you ain't got no issues, you know what I'm saying?
That's so
representing
crazy.
And letting these folks know who you are.
Yes, big Virgo, Virgoat,
did?
the Virgoat. But I'm Essence. I'm the owner of Essential Grills. We have 2 locations, one here in Norfolk, one also in Richmond. It's a lot you don't know about me.
Yeah.
So I also own a music studio. It's called Essential Studios.
For sure.
It's down the street. It's down the street. It's on Little Creek Road in Norfolk. So Essential Studios, and then Essential Comfort, which is my Airbnb.
Oh, man,
That
you
is
all-
in Richmond.
You all over. You got all the essentials.
Right. So yeah, everything essential because my name is Essence. Yes.
That's so dope, man.
Thank you.
Jacolby, I can't really do too names, some cheese, but so we in the grill shop. Let's just go ahead and kick it off. Tell me about your journey with the song, like you said, with the song being your favorite, so like one of your favorites. Like, what inspired you to be like, man, you know what? Because with Norfolk, like when I first moved out here, I bought a grill from Military
In the
Circle
mall?
Dog. Yeah, and that was just on some. I ain't even know they sold grills here. You know what I'm saying? Me being from Texas, we could get them
Anywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Johnny Dang down there, shout out to him, and Paul Wall, he on the track, and everybody else, like Mike Jones and all them back in 06, 07, everybody was grilled up. You know what I'm saying? Even to this day, who still got a grill? Sauce Walker got one. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody wearing grills.
They
Beyonce
definitely
wearing
come back.
grills.
Yeah, Beyonce got everybody.
Everybody has a grill.
Down there, it's the culture. You know what I'm saying? But coming up here, what made you want to say, you know what, I'm gonna do something different and bring the grills to Norfolk?
Okay, so I don't know why like super down south people feel like Virginia isn't still kind of like south a little bit. I mean, are we south? Are we south though?
Virginia.
We like the mid
I
south.
had this debate so many times, like, cause y'all know I'm Texas to the definitely to the fullest. But
Yeah, you like south.
yeah, and Norfolk and Virginia has grown on me, but to like people from New York and people
Right.
from like
They feel like we're the
Baltimore,
South.
yeah, it's the South, but from us,
Right.
y'all up north.
Right.
To us, you know what I'm saying, and Georgia and all that. Yeah, Georgia is the South, but it's still East Coast to us. You dig what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
it's like that's why to answer, you know what I'm saying, to answer
Right,
that part of your
because
question.
we're north to you,
Yeah.
to Texas.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, before I had this business, I was a dental assistant. I still am a dental assistant, board certified, and I did braces for 6 years. I worked at Cool Smiles. It's right down the street. It's like a big franchise dentist office in this in 757. So all I wanted to do was be a dental assistant. When I graduated high school, I had no clue what I wanted to do with my life. I graduated high school at 16, and then I went to community college. Thank you. But it's like it's a good thing, but also I wasn't prepared for life after high school. I had no plans. We never talked about, when I say we, like my parents, we never talked about like what I was gonna do next.
I graduated at 17.
Really?
My own birthday falls.
Right.
But
so
I'm glad I didn't wait that extra year.
Right. But you know what? I wish I would have, because then my GPA would have been higher. And shoot, I didn't have no plans after high school, so what was the point of really graduating early? But anyway, I was like, I want to try dental assistant, but I was scared it was going to be hard. But I'm like, let me at least say I tried. So I literally went to school, three different schools for dental assistant. First time I got dropped because I like was late and stuff all the time, won't taking it serious. Then the second time I got dropped because my grades weren't good. And then the third time I graduated. So
What I told you my favorite number was?
3. You did say your favorite number was 3. So that's crazy.
Your
So
favorite number is 9.
it's
which
9.
is 3 times.
Oh man, that's dope. And your son is 3. So yeah, went to school 3 times to be a dental assistant. Finally finished. I felt so accomplished. Like, I just was so proud of myself that I actually finished something. So by that time, my daughter was born. So by that time, I had a kid. I had her when I was 23. So I'm like, okay, now I can finally get me a good job. You know what I'm saying? All I wanted in life was just a good job, you know, a car, my own place, and I was gonna be good. I never like wanted more than that. So got my first dental assistant job. They started me at $11 an hour. Mind you, before that I was working at Kroger, so making like $9. So I'm like, $11, you know, I'm good, I'm in the gang, got me a good job or whatever. So just over the years I worked my way up, working in the dentist office. I would work one place, and after maybe a couple years I'd go somewhere else and they would pay me more and more and more and more. So the last dentist office I worked at, I was at $24 an hour. So now, you know, I think I'm rich or whatever, like a girl living good. So, you know, had my own crib. Mind you, I didn't move out until I was 25. So I waited until I like finished school. You know, I lived with my grandparents after high school, so they didn't want me to leave until I was stable, you know. Right. So it was no rush for me to leave or whatever, but in my mind it was a rush, because I was just jealous of like everybody else my age at 25. You know, they got cribs, they living with their boyfriend, they got everything, and I'm like, dang, I can't even have dudes in the house, you know, at my grandparents' house. They weren't playing that. So I was really ready to have my own. Right. So doing good, working at my job, my 9 to 5 or whatever, had benefits, 401k, everything was good, normal life. After I paid my bills, I had enough money, get my hair and nails done, that's it. So one of my patients at the dentist office, they was like, when I get my braces off, I'm gonna get some diamonds on my teeth. So I'm like, who do that out here? Because I didn't know anybody who did it. Right. So they was like, they was gonna go to Atlanta to get it done. So I'm like, let me take the glue from work that we used to put the braces on and put the diamonds on people's teeth. And everybody out here knew that I was a dental assistant. So I'm like, they gonna trust me to be in their mouth because they know that that's my profession. Right. So I'm in my living room doing the teeth. I literally just made a post, you know, on Facebook, made a little flyer, like I'm doing teeth gems, and everybody wanted to come get it done. I was still working my 9 to 5, and after work and on the weekends, that's when people would come to get the teeth gems. So then people was like, do you do teeth whitening? I'm like, no, you know, this ain't no business. This is just, you know, a little side hustle I'm doing. So so many people kept asking about the whitening that I ended up buying a whitening machine, and then it like really started booming. So everybody was coming to my house, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get like a suite, because all these people coming to my house, I gotta like, you know, get a little suite. So now it's like turning into a business. So I get the suite, and I'm like, okay, what else can I add to this that's dealing with teeth? And then that's when I'm like, the grills, because no one who looks like me was selling grills, and people out here definitely wear grills. Right. So both of my grandparents both have a gold tooth, like they've had since they were kids. So I'm like, I'm gonna start selling grills. So when I start selling grills, that's when my life like completely changed. Like the year I started selling grills, that's when I made 6 figures. That's when everybody wanted to come. My DMs flooded, everybody DMing me, how much, when can I come? I was appointment only at the time, and they would just be begging to come. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get a store. So because if I get a store, then I could take walk-ins.
Right.
I didn't have no employees at the time. I was completely running the business myself. But then I applied for the store. You apply for a store just like you apply for an apartment, and I don't know how they approved me because I barely had any money. My credit was not good, but they just took a chance with me.
Yeah.
So
you built for this.
right.
It's your moment. You know what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate that. Yeah, right. So I got the store, and then this store, and then that's when I hired an employee, and then I'm like, dang, I done went from an employee to owner. You know, I've never been a manager at a job or whatever. I've always been like the employee.
Right.
So I'm still learning to this day, you know, how to delegate and just all those things that come with being a leader. I told myself I'm gonna stop using the boss word and leader. I want to be a good leader.
Right.
So I'm still learning that every day. But the Richmond store, the reason that came about is because I noticed a lot of people was coming from Richmond out here for teeth whitening, like something simple like that. I'm like, dang, it must not be nothing in Richmond, you know. So I opened the store in Richmond, did the same thing I did here, applied for it, they approved me, and,
Right.
and that was that.
And you already had this under your belt.
Right.
So they know, like,
Right. So with the Airbnb, I done skipped the studio. Let me go back to the studio. The studio came about because that suite that I was talking about that I had, I'm like, I don't want to get rid of the suite because the rent was so cheap. I'm like, what else can I turn this into? So I'm like, all of the guys who come to me to get grills, they do music. So that's what made me do the music studio.
got room over there for podcast.
Right. Yes. So yes, I'm gonna let you come check it out one day. But so opened the Richmond store. Then I'm like, okay, I was in Richmond one week, Norfolk one week. I was back and forth. So I'm like, dang, I'm out here so much, I need a crib. So I applied for an apartment, got the apartment, and I'm like, right, I'm like, okay, when I'm not staying in there, then I can make money off of it. So I put it on Airbnb. So that's how everything just came into place. It just flowed. Everything just happened organically.
Yeah.
In 2 years, I had a job in 2020. I quit my job in 2020. So all of this stuff I'm doing, Essential Grills, both locations, Essential Studios, and Essential Comfort, all within the past 2 years.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And one of my favorite, like, the famous fans know, like, one of my favorite words is elevation, man. But like recently, shout out to Big Facts Friday. Shout out to Big Facts because I cannot take the credit. But they did teach me that word ascension.
Okay.
Big Facts
Recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
And you
their
told
word
me.
that was like their word of the week. They on Big Facts. That's how they kick off their podcast. They
Okay.
find the word of the day, and they go from there. So
And look at you using it.
Right, you gotta throw it into your vocabulary.
Right.
So the ascension, man. But that's definitely dope. How, like you said, from an employee to an owner. You know what I'm saying? Over the course of 2 years, but regardless of however much time it took, you know what I'm saying? When something is for you, it's for you. You dig what I'm saying? So tell me about, like, where do you get your motivation from? And your inspiration to say, man, this is I gotta keep going.
It's really not hard to answer that question because, and you know, a lot of people ask me that question, and I say my motivation is me never wanting to work a job again. I cannot go back to a job. I just know that it's not for me. I've never been a good employee. Never. I always like either got fired or was about to get fired, so I would get something else because I know I'm about to get fired. Like, I'm just not that I'm not a good worker or a hard worker, because I'm definitely hard working, but just being on other people's time
Right.
and having to be on time. I know
Right.
working in dentistry is very demanding because you have a set staff. It would be 3 assistants, me and 2 other women, and if one person call out, the whole day is messed up because we got patients. So it's just no personal life. If your kid's sick, they gonna be mad if you calling out, and it's just like I hate like saying it because I don't be wanting people who work a 9 to 5 to feel like I'm like being judgmental. But for me, it's just like jail.
No, trust me.
I feel so free
Trust
being
me.
an entrepreneur.
I understand. To
The
be able to
freedom
do
of
this when I want to do
right,
it.
right. I love being, and mind you, I work more now than I did when I had a job. But just the freedom of being able to do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it, how I want to do it, I just love it. I feel like if I ever had to get a job again, that it would like really depress me. So no, for real. So that is what motivates me to like keep stacking my money, keep investing in more stuff, like just keep going, because it's like I can't go back to where I was, and it won't even that bad. I had a good job, but I just would rather do this, work for myself. I love it. Like, I'm addicted like to this lifestyle.
Yeah.
I love, and it ain't easy. When I tell you I'm stressed the hell out, like right now, and we probably gonna get into all of that, like just the ups and downs, but I'm like super stressed, but I would not trade it for working a 9 to 5.
Yeah, let's get into it. What are some of the pros and cons
Woo!
of running a grill shop where you got to deal with folk mouth, man? Because I don't think I could do it. I know I couldn't do it.
Well, I
can barely stand it.
for real.
When somebody's mouth fucked up,
We get a lot of people.
I can't even talk to them, let alone fix it.
It's really like my passion, for real. I really love teeth. Like, I'm really thinking about going back to school to be a dentist, because it ain't even about the money, because I feel like I probably could make more money doing this than being a dentist. But I don't know, man. I just love helping people feel good about themselves. When dudes come pick their grill up, dudes, y'all try to act all hard, not smile and stuff. They walk in like they walk in with a straight face and stuff. But when they get that grill, they be like, they just can't help but to smile. I just love making people like feel good about themselves.
Right.
And a lot of people come get a grill, for fashion, but a lot of people come get a grill to cover something up. We do grills for people with missing teeth. People got stains on their teeth be jacked up. I done did somebody grill who the whole front was missing, but they had teeth in the back, and the grill hook onto the teeth in the back. So it's like, we helping people with their self-esteem, and that is what I love. And I was doing it working in the dentist office, so I feel like I'm doing the same thing, just on my own terms. Yep.
For sure.
I love it.
For sure.
Oh, the pros.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, a pro is definitely making people feel good about themselves. I love that, the feeling it gives me helping other people. But also, when you're an entrepreneur, the money doesn't cap. You can make as much as you want to make. I remember when I was working in the dentist office, I used to wait 2 weeks for a $1,200 paycheck. And I thought that was good money. It was enough to pay my bills. But now, I can make that in 1 day. So it's like, I just feel like it's no way that I could go back to that. Because I just feel like you spend all the hours at work for that little bit. I'd rather spend all my hours, like, grinding.
Doing what I want to do.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I definitely understand where you coming from. Like, and that's the beauty of it. About being in a management or leadership or ownership position, because you could take all those things that you don't like, you know what I'm saying, and be just that kind of manager. You know what I'm saying?
The good part,
the good part about
it don't cap.
You could be that type of manager, that type of owner, to say, man, I wouldn't want nobody treating me like this. So I ain't gonna treat nobody else like that. You know what I'm saying? It's been, I done worked jobs and I done seen people, managers and supervisors, even being in the Navy. Whew,
Oh
but,
my God.
just on the in and out the Navy, civilian wise, like folk just you give somebody a little bitty piece of power, you give somebody a little bit of whatever, and they gonna take that and abuse it.
It's funny you say that because I feel like as the leader, I let a lot of stuff slide because of everything I've went through working at a job. So I let my employees have their phones, you know, as long as they doing what they supposed to do. I let them have their phones out. I let them wear what they want to wear as long as they ain't being too revealing. If they have like something they need to do, as long as they like give me a little notice, you know, I'll come and work in their place. Like I feel like I'm so lenient because all of the stuff I've been through when I had a job.
Man, why people still talking about this girl, man?
What?
Glorilla.
Oh my God.
Glorilla, hallelujah.
Her name.
Yeah. She said it in the song.
Right.
She said my name. What she said my name?
I think it's unique.
Nah, I rock with Glorilla, man. Everybody tell me she's so goddamn.
No, I like her.
I love her. I love her. Like, I love Glorilla and shoot, since we here, the rap girls is at beef right now. I'm tired of hearing about that shit.
Oh my God.
Cardi B and Meg.
It's just lame. It's lame. And it really shows you like how women really are. Like it's real life. Theirs is just at a higher scale. But that's really how it be though, for real.
Why though? Why do you feel women
are so like catty towards each other? Yeah, we know
Jealousy.
as dudes, we of course we got like hoe ass niggas out here, dudes who are envious of whatever, but
I don't think dudes be envious of other dudes. You think so?
dudes quiet with it.
Okay. Well, women are loud with it.
I can't stand. I don't like that. A dude gonna be more.
It ain't even a girl ain't even about to blatantly say that she don't like you. You know, you just know like just by like you could just tell, man. Like it's so many people who I don't know, like people who know me or whatever, or know of me per se, and they probably just don't care for me, maybe because how I think, you know what I'm saying? Or that's why I don't on social media, like on Facebook and stuff, I don't post any personal stuff like what I'm going through or opinions. I don't post my opinions about things because I don't want people to not shock me because of my opinions. When you come up with this, like all that stuff matters. Not saying that you can't be yourself or speak your mind, but I feel like it is hard.
So speaking of
I was on Facebook arguing with somebody last week, and I really don't do that, but it just burns. Some stuff is burning me up so bad that I be having to like keep on it. But the situation was, is this club out here? I ain't gonna say the name of the club, but it was a club out here, actually in Portsmouth, that this guy posted his account that every time they swiped his card, they added the tip on. And he said that he tipped in cash, but his card was added. So he had reached out to the club or whatever, and they didn't respond. We didn't tell them what happened. And all the bottle girls and stuff on Facebook saying like, y'all bro, and that's, you know,
I saw a lady on Twitter.
it pissed me off so bad.
You got the ad on top of it.
I was like, what happened with I'm not mad at the club owners because obviously we don't be knowing, when I say we, I mean as an owner, you know, your employees do stuff that can mess up your business. So I ain't even blaming the owners. I feel like the dang on bottle girl should know better than to be on Facebook talking crap about the customers.
I'm not gonna say, you know, at the end of the day, look again. I was in there, I know I wrote the studio this week, and somebody somebody else and they paid that and gave me some cash, like, baby, my boy, I ain't know you ain't read your receipt. You know what I'm saying? Now,
They did it every single time. Like he showed like 5 transactions, and each time they added on 10, 10, 10, 10.
you ain't see it the first time.
But when you in the club, you're like drunk, you know. So it's kind of like taking advantage.
I'm not gonna say he. You know what I'm saying? For them to get on that and oh, bro.
Oh, that's what they were doing.
No, I'm not gonna say it's a good thing that they can do that. I'm not saying it's good or bad, but
I think employees should.
what you doing.
No, for sure. I think that management and owners should have handled it instead of the employees getting online talking bad about people who support that business. I would not let my employees be online talking about my customers.
But the way social media is, and the way social media, people have
Opinion.
People have an opinion. People have a voice, and the beauty of it, or not the beauty of it, but the downfall of it is that it's gonna continue.
It ain't gonna stop.
Like if I'm going back and forth with somebody and I don't feel like talking about it no more, I don't feel like talking about it, and I'm gone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if I go back and forth with somebody on social media and decide, man, you know what, I'm through talking to this person, and take a nap,
They can keep going.
and if I say one thing, or if they find something to pinpoint, and somebody else jump on and comment on it, and somebody, especially over there in the Twitter world,
it keeps going.
it's gonna continue to go. And speaking of controversy, a couple of months ago, you had some controversy. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny you know about that.
Come on, I told you. That's what I do. I told you. So now, and that was a social media thing as well. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, people caught a hold of it. And, oh, well, this, that, and third. That. You know, and it blows up. So how did you feel when you were in that situation? You know what I'm saying? If for those out there who don't know, could you break down the situation?
Yes.
And address it.
You know what's crazy? I haven't publicly talked about it yet.
Exclusive. It's
But not
here.
not that I mind. I never minded talking about it. First, let me say that I take my business so serious. Like, this is my baby. And like I said, I come from working in a dentist office, and you will get fired if you're talking about any patient information, any of that. Is
right,
HIPAA.
that's HIPAA.
HIPAA, right. So you can't even do that. So I carried that same thing over to my business. So I've never talked bad about him. I've never joked him or made fun of him or any of the things that everybody else is doing. I really tried to. My whole thing was trying to be as professional as possible. Right. But basically, what happened was I was doing the veneers, composite veneers. There's 2 different kind of veneers: composite and porcelain. So porcelain veneers is like a more permanent option. You got to get your teeth shaved down. They don't stain. They're very expensive, like $10,000 and up.
That's what Cardi B was talking about when she got the bag.
Yes, that's the good veneers. I'm not saying that composite is bad, but composite veneers is just a more cheaper option. They do stain, they do break, they chip. You know, if you bite into a crab leg, it's probably gonna crack. And that's why they are more affordable than porcelain. So, and you don't have to do anything to the natural teeth, so they're considered cosmetic. So
Glorilla got her 2 weeks.
hers look real good. I feel like they're probably porcelain. But anyway, I started doing that. I took a class in Atlanta to do it, paid $5,000 for the class. Nobody out here was doing it, so I knew it was about to go up. Yeah. So and it did. It was going good. Like, I was booked up. I was making so much money doing it, and I only was doing it 2 months when that situation happened. So anyway, to make a long story short, basically he only wanted the top 6 teeth done. He didn't want his whole mouth done. So I'm thinking that we're going to just perfect the top 6 teeth, make them the same color as the other teeth, but change the shape. Some of the teeth had like stains on them, so I'm thinking we're just like making those teeth look good. So obviously we had a misunderstanding because he was expecting white, I guess white
But
on
they
the
wanted
top.
that Steve off.
you know, it was a misunderstanding because
let me get that Steve Harvey, please.
Oh my God. So I guess I just didn't do what he was expecting.
Right.
So he hit me up, he DM'd me afterwards and was like that he didn't like it because he thought that they were supposed to be white.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I had to go work in Richmond the next week because remember I said I was doing a week in Richmond, a week in Norfolk. So I'm working in Richmond the following week and I told him when I get back that I would help him.
Mm-hmm.
So the following week comes, I hit him up. I'm like, you know, I can squeeze you in or whatever, so I don't know how we gonna fix this, but you know, whatever we can do.
Right.
So I was like, do you still need adjustments made? He said the adjustments didn't just adjust itself. He was just being very sarcastic with me. And, you know, I try to learn from every situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I want to learn how to communicate better with when people are mad. Because I be feeling like since it's my business, if I don't want to deal with you, then I don't have to.
Right.
But really, I want to learn how to handle conflict better.
Right.
Because that's the only thing I would have changed in that situation. Instead of me, when he was being rude to me, I completely shut down and was like, I don't got to deal with you.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of me being maybe more sympathetic, I don't know. So he said the adjustments didn't just adjust itself. I said, you're being mean, I'm going to bed. That's literally the message I sent. And I guess he took that as I wasn't going to help him. But really, I just was saying, I'm not talking about this no more tonight. I was thinking like maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'm literally thinking like we just gonna talk about this tomorrow. Yes, and the next morning he made a whole post talking crap about me, and I never responded, right? And it was eating me up because you know you want to say your side, you know, defend yourself, because it never was an issue of whether I was gonna help him or not. It just I guess wasn't on his time. So made the whole post about me. I never said nothing. You know, everybody commenting on it and stuff like that. I'm reading everything, but I'm just staying silent because my reputation out here A1.
Right.
And I never had a complaint ever with nothing. And, you know, of course you're going to have customers who maybe they didn't have a good experience, but it never was to the point where they were publicly talking about me because, you know, I would make it right or do something to make it right. So that was the first time I've ever even had a public complaint. So that whole entire week he was talking crap about me. Like the next day he was like, good morning to everybody but the heifer who did my veneers. Like, you know, just talking crap or whatever. Yeah, right. So I never said nothing, never made a post. A week go by and Facebook is tired of him talking about this.
Yeah.
Literally, they're commenting on his post like, bro.
Let it go.
Yes. That's what everybody is saying, right? Because I'm thinking it's just going to blow over, you know. That's why I didn't say nothing. Because I'm like, everybody know that I'm A1. So I'm thinking it's just going to blow over. He takes it to Twitter, and that's when it goes viral.
Black Twitter, get a whole
Black Twitter. It's a white Twitter and a black Twitter.
It's a everybody. You got a black Twitter, white Twitter, Asian Twitter, African Twitter. It's man, Twitter get a hold of something.
Right. So to answer your question, how did I deal with it? I didn't know how to deal with it because I've never ever been through anything like that ever in life before. Not even like when I was younger, like a scandal or leaked picture, nothing ever. I've always had like such a squeaky clean image that with that, I'm just thinking like, dang, people gonna think that I'm like doing bad business. And that I be telling people like, when you're a business owner and then let's add a black business owner and then let's add a black woman, it's like you gotta work 10 times hard because everybody is always, and you know, it's cliche when people say that, like, oh, black people gotta work hard. No,
we do.
What I'm telling you is the reason black businesses gotta work harder is because everybody has this image that black businesses are, they scam, they janky, you know, all that stuff. So I feel like since I started my business, I always go the extra mile because I don't want that label on me.
Right.
I don't want people to say like, oh, another black business who, you know, playing with people's money. No, I don't play that. I do not play with people's money, and I sell something that's expensive. So I really make it my duty to like make sure everybody happy, you know, stuff like that. So
and people are really like walking billboards for you.
Right. And I mean, the people love me, so it really didn't bother me that much. I never cried, you know, when everything happened, like when it hit the shade room and stuff. Like I was surprised, like I couldn't believe it went that far, but I literally never cried about it. I'm real strong, because I feel like I'm the kind of person that when something happened, I'm like, okay, what's the solution? Like, what am I gonna do to fix this? Not sit around and cry about it, because that's not gonna do nothing. So and I have not even talked about this publicly, because it's a lot that people don't know with that situation. But when that situation happened, mind you, I still was booked up for the veneers. So, you know, I still gotta work. Even though I know that while I'm working on this customer, my phone is going crazy, I still gotta work.
You still gotta, yeah.
Right. So I kind of had to ignore it, like that first week that it happened. I really kind of just act like it won't happen. That's how I was kind of getting by. And then June, mind you, this happened in May. And then June 1st, oh wait, let me go back a little bit. This happened in May when everything went viral. Mind you, this is on BET website. If you Google Essential Grills, it's everywhere. Joe Budden talked about it on his podcast. It's literally everywhere. So random people all over the world started complaining. They started leaving bad Google reviews on my Google, sending me crazy death threats in my DMs. I had to turn my comments off. Like, they just we gonna report you. You going to jail. You practicing dentistry. What you doing is illegal. Like, they just was it was crazy. So the police came and raided both of my stores. Yeah, and I've never publicly said this. People don't know.
They had you out here like you was doing faulty BBLs.
Listen, the DEA was in here. They looking for drugs. They looking for the stuff dentists use, anesthesia and numbing stuff. I'm like, none of that is in here. But mind you, I won't even in here because I have employees. So I'm looking at the camera. It's swamped in here with police. Both locations. They took all my stuff. People who hadn't picked up their grills yet, they took the grills. They took the stuff for me to mold people for the putty. They took my register. They took my laptop, tablets. They took all my stuff because they said they had to investigate. Oh my God, they knocked the cameras down, so I couldn't see what they was doing. They took all my order forms.
All this because Buddy was in his feelings.
They took everything. But the thing is, it's not this issue is between me and him. Now it's bigger. It's between me and the Virginia Department of Health. Yeah. So he don't even have nothing to do with what I'm going through because it went viral. So literally, I had court the other day. I done had to get a lawyer, and my court date was the other day, but it just was the arraignment for the trial date. So I gotta go to court in December, for the trial, because they're trying to give me a felony. They're trying to say that I'm practicing dentistry. So I gotta fight this in court. It's crazy. Yeah. People don't know that I'm going through this. Yeah. And it's scary because it's I've worked so hard to build all of this up, and it's scary just thinking that you could lose it. But they didn't say I had to close, and they said that the grills was fine, the teeth gems, the whitening was fine, but it's the veneers that they just feel like is a hazard to people. So that's what we figuring out, so of course I stopped doing it while we figure out if it's still legal or not. I just got this room was an add-on. I got this room built just for the veneers. It was going so good for that 2 months, and then that happened, and then yeah. So that's that is an example of just taking a loss in business and having your money saved, because with them taking all my stuff, in order for us to continue business, I had to rebuy it. Right. I had to go buy another laptop. They took I usually have 2 phones. They took my phone. I had to go get a phone. I had to spend so much money just to continue running the business. Right. So luckily I had money saved, you know what I'm saying? So that's why this saying right here, work hard, stay humble, I really live by that, because this was a humbling experience. Right. Yeah, it really teach you you can't never think that you can't lose it all, because you can. You can't never think that what you're doing like it just, you can't lose it. You know what I'm saying? You can, you know, no matter how good it's going. Just like I'm sure you've seen in the blogs lately, like with the baby and how his sales is like down so bad. And I'm sure he, you know, he's rich as hell, but I'm sure he never imagined this soon that his career.
You could lose it all.
Oh my God. Yeah, because I don't like
when
him no more.
when your career is in other people's
Right.
your career is in other people's hands, man. You got it's a saying. They say, "Don't bite the hand that feeds you."
Right. Oh my God.
And it's the truth.
Right.
You know
Like, what if they would have said I had to close my business?
Yeah.
This is how I pay my bills, and I got rent in 4 places in my name. So that means I got Wi-Fi in 4 places, power in 4 places, water, heat,
Everything.
all of that. So you know, I got grown lady bills. So without Essential Grills, you know, it would really mess up everything I got going on. So you know, I just tell myself it's all a part of my entrepreneur journey, because ain't nobody say it was gonna be easy. It ain't. It's not easy. A lot of people would be like, I'm about to get a job, but no.
And that was just a, you know what I'm saying, a hiccup. You know, when everything, all of your affairs are in order. You know what I'm saying, and of course with the police and the DEA and stuff like that, like people, they gotta do an investigation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If a whole bunch of people call right now and say that you're doing illegal stuff in your house, they're gonna come check.
It's the proper protocol. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they, like you say, that you still been open during the course of this time.
Right.
Man,
I mean, they would have arrested me, right?
Yeah.
Or at least said we had to close down until, because how do they know I'm not even still doing it? They don't. So it's like, I feel like if it was like gonna be that bad, that they wouldn't even let me stay open.
They would have closed your practice, man. So
yeah, but it's been a very expensive journey, because you know I got lawyers and stuff, and I got like a good lawyer, so you know that costs thousands of dollars, and you know it ain't easy. It's hard.
It ain't easy.
It's hard. But that's what keeps me going, motivates me to like keep investing. When I do get some money, I'm investing it into something else so I can flip it. I'm keep trying to flip it.
Yeah, of course. So let these folks know where they can follow you. Let them know the process of coming here, getting the grill made. Because you got the book coming out.
Oh, we didn't even talk about
got
the
the book
book.
coming out.
I didn't add that.
You know
Oh
what I'm
my God.
And tell me about the book.
Okay, y'all. So I am coming out with a book. Like I just said, I keep investing my money in more things. Multiple streams of income, y'all. You gotta have more than one stream of income. And this situation taught me that, because if I were to lose Essential Grills, I need something else and something else and something else. So anyway, I am coming out with the ebook, guys, called How to Start a Successful Grills Business. For the longest, I really did not want to help or tell anybody anything about the grills business, because I just felt like it's mine.
It's yours,
and nobody else is doing it. It's not like it's like lashes and you know the normal stuff that people do. This is something so unique, and I just felt like I want to like really get my name out there before I do it. But now I'm the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that this is me. And honestly, anybody who does it after me, people are gonna respect the fact that they learned from me. And I feel like I had to embrace what I have built. So now I'm ready to share the jewels. And the book also includes the vendor. So it's not just a whole bunch of hoopla about me telling y'all to be motivated and all that stuff. It's literally me giving you the plug.
It ain't no B. Simone book, is it?
No, hell, I'm literally on my laptop in my bed, typed up every single page. So I'm really excited about it. And you know what's funny? A lot of people commenting when I posted it. They're like, oh, I'm a support. I definitely got to get this book. I'm thinking, I hope y'all know I'm not selling this book for less than $2,000. Because why would I give the plug? Why? Because this is a 6-figure business.
With the plug.
Right. So why would I give you the tools to start a 6-figure business for anything less than a couple stacks? So the book ain't gonna be cheap.
For
The book is not gonna be cheap, but it's going to be no, ain't no boiling no water. But it is gonna be a great investment in yourself, because you're gonna be able to start a business that makes a significant amount of money. Another thing I forgot to tell you is my grills are made in Houston. They're made in Texas. So when the process of coming to get a grill is you come to the store, we mold your teeth, you got to pay at least half. You can pay in full, but you got to pay at least half, and then we ship it to Texas. That's it.
Sure.
It's super easy. It takes about 5 minutes. Like if somebody wanted to come get a grill right now, it's gonna take 5 minutes. I'm gonna mold your teeth. We're gonna fill out the paperwork. You're gonna pay, and you out.
For sure.
Easy.
For sure.
1, 2, 3.
And let them know.
1, 2, 3.
Let them know. Let them know where they can find you at, where they can book an appointment. You said you take walk-ins as well, so drop the address from here and Richmond.
Yes.
Let them know.
One thing I really do love about my business is that we take walk-ins. I feel like that's the ultimate risk, not knowing what kind of day you're going to have financially. But you can find us at the Norfolk location at 3520 East Little Creek Road. Our Richmond location, downtown Richmond, on the same street as VCU. Is 308 North Adams Street. Yeah, the music studio is on East Little Creek Road as well. You can book studio time on our website, essentialstudio757.com. And we also do grills for people all over the world. If not one person walking here, I still be busy because we ship out mold kits.
Know where to find you at. They know the process. Now, I got to show them one of my favorite things that you got to book. You got.
I'm giving y'all the sauce.
Yeah, but listen, man. I was like I was telling you earlier. From the time I think I got my first grill at 16, 17, something like that, maybe even 15. You know what I'm saying? And from then to I'm 39, 15 years later, I done lost. I had 2 slugs. I lost them. No, I had 2 sets of 2 slugs, so that's 2. Then I had a full top and bottom. Lost that.
That's our most popular grill.
I had remember when they had the bottoms that look like paint dripping?
We do that drip.
I had
we
the
do
drip. So that's 5, maybe 6. And I had a single gold too.
Okay. We do permanents too, y'all.
Yeah. had the single, you know what I mean? And every last one of those grills, Essence, I lost.
I have people who have gotten like 6 grills from me.
I lost them. I done put some in a napkin after at the table eating, leave the restaurant.
That's why we sell the grills cases. Yes.
That's where I was going.
The merch.
Listen. September 19th.
We're here.
Man, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Yeah, open it up. You can fit like multiple grills.
Mouth in this,
multiple grills fit inside.
This is clutch.
Yes.
So I've never seen it. Like, was this your idea?
Yes.
Man.
You need something to put your grill in. Because most people
man.
lose it because you're not supposed to eat in them.
Yeah.
So when they take them out to eat, that's when they be gone.
And people would think to put your shit in like something you put dentures in, but this is
right.
so.
And you could put it on your belt buckle, your keychain. And I only sell them for $10.
Get it.
Yep.
Get it. Essential Grills, man. 2 locations.
Yes.
Norfolk and Richmond.
Norfolk and Richmond. Yes.
And it get made in Houston. You did.
Period.
So I definitely appreciate you for rocking with us, man. The famous fans gonna love this one. But before I get you out of here, we gotta have a moment with the professor. And in a moment with the professor, you do 1 or 2 things. You can give these
the professor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give these folks some motivation before we get out of here. Or you can answer a random question. Which one would you want? It ain't nothing crazy.
I honestly feel like I should do the random question.
All right, that's cool. So
keep me on my toes.
Yeah, if you could make a grill, get some veneers, or even whiten somebody's teeth, like whatever celebrity, who would it be?
You know what's crazy about you asking me that? I know we trying to wrap it up, but the crazy thing about you asking me that is the other night I was laying in bed and it was like 4 in the morning and I'm like, Essence, you gotta go get the money. It ain't gonna fall out the sky.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Since I'm up, I'm about to inbox hella celebrities and just shoot my shot. I inboxed 20 people and 1 person wrote back. But I don't want to say because I asked them could I fly out and mold them, but they said that they want me to mail them the mold kit and they gonna mold themselves. So it's like I don't want to jinx it because it's not locked in yet if I ain't got the mold. So yeah, but they interested though. Like they got me emailing their assistant and all of that. So I haven't done a celebrity grill yet, so this will be my first, and I'm excited. But the person who wrote back isn't, of course, the person that I would like love to do, but I don't know, like maybe like a big rapper, cause the person I'm gonna do it for, God willing, is a female. But I would love, Beyonce got hella grills. I would love to do a grill for Beyonce.
Yeah.
Ooh, see, a lot of these celebrities got veneers, and you're not really supposed to wear grills on veneers because it could pop them off. They break. So it would have to be somebody with natural teeth. And a lot of people don't got natural teeth no more. Yeah, like I would say Moneybagg Yo, but he got veneers. So it got to be somebody with their real teeth. I don't know, maybe Beyonce.
Hey man, if you got your real teeth out there and you a celebrity,
come holler at me. Yes.
Essential Grills, man. Norfolk.
Yes.
Richmond.
We everywhere. We worldwide.
And you can mail it. You know what I'm saying?
We worldwide.
Reach out to her. We'll get you a mold kit. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
Essence of Essential Grills.
Bye, y'all. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And y'all know who I am, man. Jacolby
You got the tea. You got the tea out of me.
Yeah. That's what I do. I'm the mayor, the Gargoyle King, Mr. Ass Spicy Life, the professor. And most of all, I'm a black man and my life matters, man. This has been, this always will be, the Locally Famous Podcast, man. Like I always say, wherever you at, whatever you got going on, man, make sure you take the time to find a mirror, find a selfie, or take out the camera on your phone and say, hey, you, be great today. I love y'all, man.
Ascension.
That's the word of the day. Shout out to Big Facts, man. We out of here. Thank you.
That was good. Virgo shit.
You did.